What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I am back. I am actually on my lunch break right now. I couldn't resist hitting up some more Ren. I am back and I am here to react to Money Game Part 1, Money Game Part 2, and Money Game Part 3. So this is going to be a longer video, guys, just so you know. Would love it for you guys to hang out and watch the whole thing. I'm super pumped to react to all three of these. The reason I'm doing these next is because when I listened to Sick Boy, I really liked the beat. And from what I understand is that there's some beef going on with Kujo Beats. And that's kind of the whole purpose of Kujo Beatdown, which I can't wait to listen to, just knowing from the first two songs how creative Ren has been. Super pumped to hear that. And then we've got these three, right? But this, I guess, in Kujo Beatdown, there's references to Money Game, so that's why I'm listening to these first. Yeah, I'm not going to bend your guys' ear too much. This is already going to be a long video. If you guys are liking these videos, please smash that like button. If you're enjoying your time hanging out, please subscribe to the channel. I've got a little bit of a new video formatting or video layout going on here. Let me know what you guys think. I tried to make the video a little bit bigger, but if you think that my shoulder over here is blocking too much, let me know. And I will go back to kind of having the condensed version over on the right-hand side. If you guys haven't already, I know a lot of you guys are familiar with who Ren is, but some of you guys are following me or subscribed to me for other artists. So if you guys have never heard of Ren and you like what you hear, please go follow this man's official channel. Go watch the videos directly. They had some videos that were like a compilation of the three all in one go. But I kind of want to make sure that we're giving this man credit and we're pointing people to his official channel. So I'm going to do these three separate videos, so the transition hopefully won't be too rocky, guys, but hang in there with me. So with all that being said, all the boring administrative stuff out of the way, super pumped to listen to Money Game Part 1. Let's roll. Already with that guitar.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theories, strive fearing weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chained to your shoes, I'm pained. It's a crying shame.
Ooh.
The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game.
Ooh.
Oh, rain, 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 rain.
Okay.
A storm it comes our way.
Huh.
And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game.
Yo, facts. Facts, y'all. Let me make sure I'm not deafening you guys with my microphone, but facts, for real. Oh, it's easy to point the finger. Easy to point the finger, right? And I think we're all so guilty of this. I'm guilty as hell. Raise my hand. I'm guilty as hell of it. Where we want to, like, you know, point the finger at the world without looking at our inner selves first sometimes, right? Look in the mirror every once in a while and see you're playing the game too. You are part of this money game. This man is a genius. I love the sound of his music so far. I love how he uses acoustics, because I think acoustic guitar, well, A, it's like the only instrument I've ever been able to play, and B, it's just such a beautiful sound, right? Like I learned acoustic on Spanish classical music, and it's just so pretty. And the way that he changes up his flows and the sounds with just a guitar, it's insane. Again, real talk though, he's on it. He's on it.
We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
I'm legit concerned about what's going on right now. So in the comments, guys, please, I know this has to symbolize something, right? The guy, the hostage, right, playing the guitar, white versus black. Is he holding... Is this him symbolizing that, like, the greedy industry or greed of the industry is kind of holding maybe him hostage, people hostage? Again, I don't know if that's correct, guys. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, because I'm very curious to know what the symbolic meaning is behind Ren being in dark black trench coaty outfit, screams spooky as shit, and then all white, we've got the noose wrapped around his neck, right? So we know that he was talking about hope, right? Being the voice that loosens the noose around your neck. So yeah, I don't know, guys. At this point, I'm rambling because I'm really trying to digest what this means. Let's keep going. We got a long way to go. Love it, though. Oh, shit. Okay. What if black represents the greedy industry and white represents him as the hostage, and you just sat and like, play that shit, bitch? Sorry, guys. Just the vibe I got, though. Not even gonna lie to you.
Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas that keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say proudly through gritted teeth, that's my right to hate, that's freedom of speech.
Ooh, wee.
But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder that's savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent, I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people.
This man is going in. Oh my God, man. I love this man. Oh man. Dude, we are coming. He is going in on the system right now. He's going in on the system. And then everybody wanting to, like, it's like a pissing contest. Oh my God. I love it.
Situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions aren't our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain.
Oh, this man's voice
the storm
too.
It comes our way. Woo. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Oh shit. Holy shit. Newsflash, everybody. The money game does not give a fuck about you or your feelings. It's out for blood. This man. I gotta get through part 1. I'm already like about to have a freaking malfunction again. God damn. This guy is just incredible.
This old money game.
Bro. No. Bro, what the fuck?
Cool.
There's no one here to console me. What the fuck? Yo. Hold the phone, y'all. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like literally, it's like, there's probably smoke that you can see coming out of my head. Holy cow. Okay. I gotta keep going. Yo. So he poured gasoline on hostage man. And then he ends it. And he pours the gasoline on himself. And he goes to light. Okay. Okay, don't panic. Keep going. Holy shit. Holy shit, Batman. All right. Hold on, guys. Going to part 2 here. Bro, that was nutty professor. I'm like hot in the face.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counter.
Oh my god. This is beautiful. Okay. I know a lot of y'all don't live in the United States of America, but I think that every single government is full of pieces of dookie, feces, dung, shite. There's tons of different adjectives we can use to describe them. but they are nothing but a bunch of hypocrites, and I find it hilarious, and I'm so happy that I'm listening to this right now because I find it so fucking funny, everything that's going on in the U.S. from a political standpoint. It doesn't matter what my stance is. It doesn't matter. Like, it's a fucking joke right now, the whole system. Ren is on one, and he's gonna get me going. He is gonna get me going.
Fit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we not upon the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
All of us. All being played.
Money game. Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells cause there's loads on the sand. Step one, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people think that they want them, really want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property.
Talk about... Yeah, that reminds me of, like, trendiness, right? Like, you know, you're not cool unless you have the same thing that your neighbor has, right? Like, your neighbor might have a cool, jacked up Ford Raptor with all the damn goodies on the inside, or a BMW that's fucking sweet, and you're not cool unless you have that, because everything is such a materialistic world now, and your status is judged by what you own, what you wear, what you drive. It's a fucked up world.
Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours.
I love it.
Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we not upon the blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Not only are we getting played, we are also playing the game. This man is so brilliant, and the timing of this is so fucking perfect. Excuse my language, y'all. So perfect. Oh, I love it.
Part of this whole
Money game.
This old money game. This old.
All right, part 1 and part 2 is down. I still want to know about the ending of the first part of this. Please educate me, guys, because it's really bothering me. Really bothering me. And maybe I find out what that's all about in part 3. Super bothering me. I don't know if I missed something important, but it's bothering me. So please let me know. Part 2, another freaking heater, banger, fuego. There's like, it was so good. And this is so timely. I love it, man. This is so timely with everything that's going on around here. So timely. So timely with everything that's going around the world, worldwide. Oh, I love it. Yo, I love it. Ren, you, sir, are something else. And I would like to shake your hand. On to part 3, guys. On to part 3. I told y'all it was going to be a long one. It could be so much longer. You don't even know how much I'm holding back. Y'all just don't even know. Let's roll. Here we go. Part 3, Money Game. Okay. That's it. Totally changing up the sound on me with the keys now. He's got the piano going. And it's got this dark, ominous sound to it, right? Like, some shit's about to go down. I don't think people realize how hard that is to do with a bag over your head. Oh shit, here we go. Okay, so I'm getting very corporate-y vibes here. That's what I'm getting, at least to start off here. I'm getting very, very corporate-y vibes. Maybe I'm off on that, but that is what I'm getting. And notice every single character, every player in this game has the noose wrapped around their necks because this whole shit show that is corporate greed, government, hypocrisy, the whole thing, the whole shebang, right? It's all got you in a chokehold. The money game has got you in a chokehold. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, are we realizing things? Oh shit. Are we having our break free moment?
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man.
A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11.
Oh my God. Okay, y'all. So what I'm picking up here, right? Again, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But I'm sure we'll get there. But what I'm sensing is like we've got the kid who can do no wrong almost, right? And there's never any like there's nothing wrong with praise, right? Like, I praise my kids all the time. You deserve praise. If they do something good, if they get straight A's and B's, whatever the case may be, if they do well on a test, yes, praise is good. But there's also times when they fall and they need not to be broken down or torn down, but they need reinforcement, right? To build them up into a strong human being, because when you're surrounded by yes men and you're built to play the money game, play the game, right? You're built to fit into the system rather than be a strong, independent individual almost, right? Like, and you're kind of just being, it's like the sheep leading sheep almost scenario. Again, I could be wrong about that, but that is very much what I'm picking up. And maybe I should just shut up and finish listening.
Grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says, you're losing the race, you're just a servant to the king, not even...
Keep in mind, we're only 30 years old at this point. We're only up to 30.
In second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval. Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
A dirty, dirty game. And this right here, what he's discussing is the evolution. It's the evolution of the problem. Bro, this guy is, not to give up how old I am, but he is relatively close to my age. And this man has a wealth of knowledge, and he's a fucking genius when it comes to spitting lyrics, putting them together in a song, and it's not even like super rappy, but there are some crazy ass flows in here. Mind blowing every time. Ring ring.
35, he gets a call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36.
Now what are you gonna do? This guy who really is kind of building you up to not be the greatest person in the world, but he's also the only thing that you've got. And he's going to seem like the only person that had your back, or your only source of knowledge, maybe not knowledge, but advice, wisdom. He sounds like he's your backbone in a sense, right? Your dad kind of set you up this way. So now how are you going to, what's going to happen? 35, you get that call.
35. He gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone.
Sound is getting more like we're on a downward spiral.
37.
Yep, here we go.
Disposition demonic. 38. With a prostitute, a moment of passion. Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39. Getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Holy shit balls. Oh, it's about to be lit.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly.
I'm sorry for pausing so much, y'all, but I just want to talk about how the way his creativity and what he did with the sounds, right, especially on the piano throughout this entire part 3, is you can literally feel the changes of direction and changes in momentum, I guess, kind of in a sense. Like, you know, everything starts off kind of okay, hunky-dory, right? And then we reach this faster pace where it's like we're grinding, grind, right? And that's when he's evolving into this animal, essentially, that his dad has created a monster, right? Okay, but then at 35, we get this call that says we've lost our dad, and you can immediately hear the shift in the way that he is playing the piano, and it immediately shifts to a sound where you can predict, okay, we're starting to come into a downward spiral. This sounds like it's starting to unravel. Yo, this man is he's on it, and he's one of a kind. Faux show. And now, right, we've hit that downward spiral. Now we're almost at this somber ending where it's like, okay, we've hit rock bottom, essentially. And let me tell you a story about it now and how this story is going to end.
Mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold, but those riches turn
44 is not old.
Perspective evolves, weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the
What's good? What good is a Lamborghini if you can't even drive it, right? Like, you got all this gold. I'm telling y'all, do not fall for the materialistic bullshit that's out there.
Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him. And it's a version of she. And it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy, community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Oh, shit.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet
shit.
upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Holy shit. This is why it's so important not to fall for it. That saying that money cannot buy happiness is 100 bazillion% true. And go ahead and tell yourself, the fuck it doesn't. It can get me, I don't have to worry about paying bills. I can have a nice car. I can have the house I've always wanted. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But what happens when you've wasted your entire life to reach this fantasy? What have you let pass by you in the process? Once you achieve that fantasy, then what? All these things that have passed you by, you may have feel like you have nothing left. All I'm trying to say, without rambling because this is already a long video, it's not worth it. And I can tell you right now, I would rather be living paycheck to paycheck and present in the moment than I would rather be working my ass off, missing my children growing up, wrecking my own health, because now once I've snapped out and I've reached this point, I realize that I have nothing left aside from money. And guess what? What does it do for you? You got nobody to share it with. Nobody. And everybody needs somebody. 100%. 100%. Yo, this was crazy, y'all. All three parts were straight heat. This last part hit me the hardest. I will 100% admit it. And I really, like I said, find it phenomenal that he's able to change the sounds to where you can almost see where this story is going by what you're hearing before he's even sung a line. So, or rapped a line, whatever, however, because there's both. He's doing rapping, he's rapping and he's singing. And here I go, like, malfunctioning again, not being able to talk, but he's doing both, which makes it even more incredible. And I'm not saying that in its own self is not unique. Obviously, there are plenty of other artists who can rap and sing, but what I'm saying is, like, this man's level of creativity is not on the same level as those people. It's not. You can't convince me, because this not only is he talking real, he's using his own sounds. From what you guys have been telling me, he's doing most of these videos in a single take, which is fucking crazy. Crazy. And he's just phenomenal. He's incredible. He is incredible. He is incredible. Yikes. Yikes. I appreciate you guys. I do appreciate you guys for recommending these to me. This definitely helps give me some context into potentially maybe what Butcher Pig means, into all these different elements of greed in the medical industry, and all these different elements and all of that. But, you know, the final thing that I just want to touch on that kind of just popped into my mind, spur of the moment, is parents too, man. I'm not a perfect parent. I won't even claim to be a perfect parent, but what I will say is that we've got to be mindful in how we're raising our children, and to not be just systematic zombies, right? I don't want my kids to just go with the flow and do whatever the system's telling you to do. I don't want my kids to be like that. There's a time and a place to, conform to what we want to call as the system. But if you are just going to be a sheep and go with the flow, they're going to get you. And they've already kind of got us. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Not trying to preach. I really, really like these songs. And next, I am going to probably listen to, I think I'm going to listen to maybe Cujo Beatdown next. Yeah. I think that's going to be the one that I do. But maybe not. Let's see. What do you guys want to hear next? Let me know what you guys think I should listen to next, what I should react to next. Let me know in the comment section, guys. And if you like this video, please smash that like button. If you enjoyed your time hanging out, I know this was a long one. I'm sorry, guys. I think it's probably going to be like this for all Ren songs, because it's just so much to digest, and my brain is like literally like lighting on fire every time because the gears are spinning so fast. So if you guys are cool to bear with me, please subscribe to the channel. Happy to have you guys here. Happy to be hearing more Ren. I'm super pumped to keep going down this rabbit hole of Ren. And yeah, I'll be back soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. I got to get back to work. Didn't expect it to take this long. So I'm out. Peace out.